what happens is that when you shift in dimensions, you're shifting the alchemy in your minds. You're activating certain God DNA in your mind. Okay, they talk about this in the Goetia. They talk about the 72 Goetia. Okay, that energy being trapped in the pineal gland, which is how you open up your psychic senses and tap into the God consciousness. Peace, family. Conjure Queen here. And in this segment, I want to talk about some of the important channels that I had got from Spirit while meditating and pulling some of my tarot cards. Now, this is not to spread fear, but this is to spread awareness, okay? I think that it's important that we know the energy that is coming, so that way we can properly prepare for it. So as you all know that we are in a 7-year cycle, and 7 is dealing with a powerful number. It's a spiritual number. It's going to be a lot of spiritual revelations happening this year, and it's going to be a lot of chaotic energy being released into the planet. Now, for those who are sensitive, for those who have been tapped into the energy, you probably felt this already, probably like years back, but it's really getting strong now. Because those who have been in power for so long are losing, their time is running out. And I told you, karma is happening now. This is the year of justice. This is the year of judgment. This is the year of karma. Okay, so we're going to see a lot of karma happening this year. People who have done you wrong, listen, you're going to see payback, okay? We're seeing that a lot of these celebrities and government officials are being exposed for all of these supposed trafficking situations. If you guys haven't heard about it, okay, you need to look in and find out some of the stuff that's being revealed now. A lot of secret things that have been hidden are being revealed. The veil is being ripped off, family, I'm telling you. And because the truth is coming out, a lot of people are not ready for the truth. You got to think about it. How did you feel when you came into consciousness for the first time? Because you got to think about it this way, right? Imagine you having a really good night's sleep, right? Like when you having that good sleep, you don't want nobody to disturb you. And then let's just say, you know, your alarm go off and it wakes you up. Let's say it's not even a day you got to go to work. It's not even a day you got to wake up. You forgot to turn your alarm off, right? And you wake up, you cranky, like you moody, like you're like, oh my God, I was having such a good sleep. I was just having a good dream. That's kind of how it's going to be when people wake up and they realize that this big Disney world that they've been living in, or this fantasy that they've been conditioned to think that they live in, they're going to start to open their eyes and realize that everything that the conspiracy theorists been saying is coming to light. And I think that a lot of people owe conspiracy theorists a big apology, because so far everything they've been saying been coming to light. Everything they've been saying been manifesting. Everything is happening exactly as they said, on time. I mean, I'm just going to throw it right out there. It's a spiritual war upon the anointed ones. You got to realize that I said again, those who are abusing their power, they are getting their ass beat, okay? Karma is not playing. The justice, Ma'at, this is the year of Ma'at. This is the year of balance. This is the year of karma. Like, spirit is not playing. And anybody who's been utilizing magic, utilizing the occult knowledge that was supposed to be used to elevate ourselves, right? And raise up out of this dimension, they utilize that power and that knowledge to enslave people, to keep people following them and under their control, and just causing all of this confusion and sickness and stuff that we don't even need to be going through in this human experience. So life is really about to change, and you got to realize that the economy is changing, the school system is changing, like science, medicine, everything is changing. You should not have all of your money in the bank, okay? I've been saying this for years now. Listen, I need to tell you something, okay? Bank of America has been taking people's money. There's been viral videos going all around social media, people complaining that their money is disappearing. Okay, these banks are taking your money because there's a big... Listen, I just seen a post talking about the U.S. is talking about, like, they have hit their limit. Like, I forgot how much, like 5-point-something trillion or something amount. I don't want to lie. I don't want to make up a number, but you can look it up yourself, okay? But it was up in the trillions, and they were saying that America has reached its limit and its debt. Like, what does that even mean? Okay, they talking about shutting down, and you got to think about it. Like, what's going to happen to all of these government-funded systems and programs? It's going to be crazy, because you got to think about it, right? It's going to be a lot of people that's going to be dependent on the government. So many people lost jobs and stuff like that since the pandemic, okay? And it's just going to be a nasty sight, okay? I'm talking about there's going to be financial issues, budget cuts, it's going to be job losses, it's going to be no more public assistance, like people are going to be hungry out here, it's going to be sickness, it's going to be a lot of like high death tolls. And I'm talking about callbacks from the jab, okay? A lot of death tolls and callbacks from that because they wasn't even supposed to be doing that. And listen, a lot of troops are going to be coming to the light now, okay? A lot of people getting sick from that, a lot of symptoms, a lot of side effects, all of that stuff is coming to the light. They know that the sleeping giants are waking up. They know that the God DNA is activating. They know what time it is. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to attack the anointed. You got to understand, this is why I am using my platform to teach you psychic self-defense, to teach you how to tap into alchemy, to teach you about these dark arts. And dark arts is not bad. I keep telling you, it's just powerful energy. You're dealing with primordial energy, unfiltered, raw energy, primal energy in order to manipulate the matrix or this reality in your favor. This is the same energy and same magic and same power that they've been using to entrap you, to enslave you, to keep you asleep. There are portals that's opening and entities and beings that's entering into this reality. There are chaos beings, chaotic energy entering into our plane. And a lot of people don't know how to handle that energy. Now, people who are magicians, alchemists, like those who are used to dealing with chaotic energy, dealing with magical energy, the alchemical fire, like we're used to handling that chaos. But for people who, let's say, been asleep for a minute and they just been in this daze, like, it's going to be too much for them, okay? And it's going to drive a lot of people crazy. That's why the crime rate is going to rise. That's why homelessness is going to increase, okay? That's why joblessness, okay? The economy is going to crash. It's a lot of crazy stuff that's happening right now. And I'm telling you, we need to do spiritual protection, like seriously. Really quickly, I'm going to read to you the downloads that Spirit gave me that I wrote down, okay? Now, this is what Spirit says is going to happen. Spirit says a lot of chaotic energy is being released, causing a quickening to happen. Portals are opening up. Dimensions are shifting. Okay, 7 deals with the energy of the moon. The moon deals with Cancer. There's going to be a lot of emotions going on here, okay? Emotions people cannot handle. Family is going to be tested, okay? There's probably going to be some issues with family secrets being revealed. This is the time where you want to unify with your community, okay? And just because you are related to people by blood, it does not mean that they're family. Those are relatives. There's a lot of people who are the anointed, those who are woke, those who are the black sheep that know that you are different from your family. Maybe you are the black sheep and they ostracized you. This is the year where you want to unify with people who are on your same frequency. This is when your vibe will attract your tribe. And I'm telling you right now, just because you have people that are close to you, let's say you grew up with people, y'all relatives, y'all share the same blood, it does not necessarily mean that these people will be able to go with you into this new dimension. We are entering into a higher consciousness, okay? But when we mean by higher consciousness and new dimensions, we mean that dimensions are shifted based upon the mind. The universe is mental, all is mind. When people think that we're shifting into higher dimensions, they're expecting that this 3D dimension to just shift into something from a fantasy movie. That's not how that works, okay? What happens is that when you shift in dimensions, you're shifting the alchemy in your minds. You're activating certain God DNA in your mind, okay? They talk about this in the Goetia. They talk about the 72 Goetia, okay? That energy being trapped in the pineal gland, which is how you open up your psychic senses and tap into the God consciousness. Because this is the year of the 7 dealing with the moon in Cancer, okay, this also deals with community, but also Isis, the queen of witches. Now, Isis is also known as Osset, and she's synchronized with the moon. She's known as the mother, okay, the nurturer. This is the year of the healers. This is the year of the teachers. This is the year when people, all of the spiritualists, okay, the psychics, the mediums, like, this is our time to rise, because there's going to be so much sickness, so much pestilence, so many things happening to people. They're going to seek help. They're going to want to learn, like, what is all of this stuff that's happening? The truth is being revealed, so people are going to ask questions like, oh my God, if the government been lying to us, then what's true? Who do we go to? Get me? So they're going to need therapy. They're going to look for the healers. They're going to look for those to guide them. This is the time where leaders need to stand up. When we talk about Osset, like, people think that she's this cool, kumbaya, peaceful, motherly, love and light energy. But we got to realize that when a mother's child is in danger or somebody is messing with a mother's child, that mother will turn into a ferocious beast, okay? Like, she will turn into a different type of scary entity. Now, I want to show you that Offset has many different aspects, okay? There is a dark aspect to Offset and there is a light aspect to Offset. And what's happening is that Dark Moon Goddess is coming forward, okay? Nehelenia, okay, Queen of Darkness, Queen of the Dark Moon, she is coming forward and she brings drastic change. And when we talking about the Dark Goddess, like we talking about Kali, like we talking about Oya, like we talking about Urzuli Dantor, like we talking about Tiamat, like we talking about powerful as goddesses of the dark night, the dark moon, okay? She comes to clean shit up. She comes to destroy things that are no longer serving us, to make room for the things that we need in our journey. And so expect that drastic change will happen on the macrocosm and the microcosm. A lot of truths are going to be revealed. And once again, like I said, during those traumatic times, during those transformative times, people are going to look for the healers. They are going to look for us. So you got to be careful, because there's going to be a lot of liars and charlatans, okay? A lot of false prophets, okay? A lot of false teachers. You got to open up your third eye. And that's what I mean by a lot of spiritual gifts are turning on. Some of y'all probably have already started feeling the ascension symptoms, okay? I'm talking about tingling in the body, having out-of-body experiences, the lucid dreaming, okay? I'm talking about having these vivid dreams that you can't even explain. Some of y'all probably even had some episodes with moving things with your mind, okay? Or literally levitating. Like, there's stuff that's happening, I'm telling you right now. Some of y'all might be like, this sounds crazy. But if you haven't experienced it, of course it's going to sound impossible to you. Just like once upon a time, you thought that magic and the occult was just fantasy. But here you are watching this video, right? So I want to just point out something to you. You need to protect yourself and your family from what is coming. There is an attack on a lot of the truth speakers out here, okay? They are pushing liars to the forefront to deceive you, and they are hiding and censoring the ones who are speaking the truth. You have to utilize your third eye to discern between what's real and what's not. And not to mention, when I had pulled tarot cards on this, right? The cards that came out was the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. And I asked about what is the energy that's coming to Earth right now? What is the energy that's coming to society? Like, what can we expect? And they told me, like, yeah, there's going to be a lot of financial problems. There's going to be a lot of job loss, a lot of sickness, illness, pestilence, okay? Shortage of food. People going to be out here like robbing, stealing, home invasions. And I'm not even trying to, like I said, once again, like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it's going to get messy. Sometimes things get worse before they get better, okay? Like I said, it is a cleansing that's going on. Earth is literally detoxing. Their time is up, okay? It is time for the goddesses to rise. It is time for the gods to rise. It is time for the sleeping giants to rise and wake up and step into your power, okay? Because people are going to be looking for us and seeking counsel. It's time for you to step into who you are meant to become. This is why it is very important that you utilize your protection, because there is spiritual war on the anointed ones right now. They don't want you out here spreading this truth. They don't want the people waking up, okay? They're trying to keep this sleep spell going as long as they can. But listen, it's a wrap. Family, listen, this is really important. Spirit told me what was coming, and in that dream and vision that I got, Spirit prepared for me a ritual to protect ourselves. Just like, so you remember in the Bible when God had told Moses to tell the people to put blood on the door because a pestilence was coming, like a curse was coming, and that those who wanted to avoid the curse needed to follow God's instruction, right? So I believe that Spirit is giving those who are anointed warnings, like giving us premonitions, giving us dreams to prepare ourselves, to stock up, to unify, to come together, to strategize, okay? Spirit is not just going to throw us out there to the wolves. I definitely feel like we will be okay, but Spirit did prepare for me a ritual of protection for the family, and I want to share that with you guys. We are doing a powerful protection ritual this Sunday, okay? January 22nd, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. we are doing a live ritual. This protection ritual will ward off evil, pestilence, evil eye, secret enemies. I'm talking about it's going to ward off financial problems, relationship blocks. Like I said, it's an attack on the family. It's an attack on the people, on the anointed ones, okay? That's why they're trying to keep us separated and arguing and fighting one another. We have to unify at this time. This is how they stayed in power. They divided us consistently, made us hate our differences when we really need to just focus on the one similarity that we have. We are all God consciousness. We are all eternal beings, okay? We are all on this plane, on this journey to elevate ourselves and get the hell up out of this Maya or Matrix. Okay, to raise our consciousness. That is the whole point of this freaking simulated reality video game called life. There is a deadline to sign up for the protection ritual, okay? So I'm going to put the details in a description if you want to be a part of this powerful protection ritual. If you want to protect your family, if you want to cover yourself, your house, and your loved ones, I highly recommend being part of this protection ritual, family. If you want to know more details, once again, look at the description, click the link in the description, and listen, family, we're going to be all right, okay? We are going to be covered. Don't you worry about it. I have a good feeling about this. I know that everything is going to work itself out. We just have to have faith. We have to be strong. We have to continue to keep being in our power, continue to keep studying, continue to keep just doing us, being us, and knowing that everything's going to work itself out. And as I know that we are all tapped into God consciousness, right? We're all collective consciousness, like tapping into the Akasha. I know I'm not the only person that's been getting these downloads. Like, if you also been getting these downloads, please feel free to drop them in the comment section, family, because I really feel like Spirit has been giving all of us a message, but we have to put the puzzle pieces together to figure out this problem, right? To solve this freaking puzzle. Okay, so I definitely look forward to doing a ritual with you, family. I will see you soon. If you have any questions, once again, drop them in the comments and share this with a friend. Share this with somebody who you definitely feel like need this spiritual protection, who can utilize this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And like I said, I will be posting more content teaching you about magic to protect yourself, to protect your family, and also dispelling the rumors and the lies about black magic and dispelling that it's evil, because it's not. It is our power. They've been hiding it from us. They've been using it against us. And now I am teaching the people how to take their power back and how to utilize magic to bend the matrix and to make things happen in their favor. Ashe, Aho, Amen. Until next time, family, Conjure Queen signing out. Peace.